Hi, this is a message for Taurus. You can look in your chart and see what placements you have in Taurus and what house it's in to see how it affects you. But I did go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Alchemical Visions Tarot just to see the overall energy of what's going on. And the underlying energy I got is the Ten of Swords. So this talks about struggles or difficulties. A lot of times it talks about endings, but in this deck specifically, because there's this guy floating there with the 10 swords, they're all looking at this guy floating, but in the center of them is the sign of Jupiter. And what this is, the message of this card is that there is an escape, there's a solution, there's wisdom that's behind this 10 of swords that they're not seeing, but they can see it. They just need to basically pay attention. And what I'm looking at here, the first card I got out is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is actually like some kind of beginning towards this castle, this Ace of Pentacles. And you're going through this dark forest. You have to use like the animal instinct basically to rise above and see through to the castle. And then we've got the King of Cups here. And this King of Cups is basically saying that you have like power and protection from being consumed by the unconscious. So consumed by this dilemma, what you're feeling about this dilemma, you're being protected. Now you also could have something that seems like ended, but you also have something starting at the same time. But we'll see what comes out, exactly what's going on here. Just so you know, if any of you want a personal reading, I have a link down below, or you can email me. Also, if you want to see daily readings, I do them on TikTok for the collective, and that's down below, as well as I have another YouTube channel that I post videos on about consciousness, psychology, reality, stuff like that, and religion, things like that. And that link is down below. So let me go ahead and see what comes out with the Oracle. So the first card out, I actually got this same card in the Capricorn reading I posted last night. It's Blood Month, which talks about sacrifices, offerings. It's basically, there's something that you have to sacrifice, a belief, or it could be a thing, a person, something that you do in your life. And this could be what that Ten of Swords ending is. Okay, so the next card I got is Nobility, but it's reversed. So this is basically a message saying that if you deny the nobility within you, that you're going to continuously choose options that are below you. Now these can be options in all kinds of things. It can be people, relationships, jobs, but it's choosing something that is less than you are. Okay, so this is really interesting. So the next card you got is Heart of God. And this is basically saying that you have like this purpose to fulfill here in this lifetime on Earth. And the next card I got is Ethereal Touch. That one I want to read the message to you. It says, Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact on the world around you, particularly your close relationships, in ways that are far more profound than may be immediately obvious. The touch of your soul is ethereal, spiritual, of light and sound. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith, and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in the world and the divine lives and breaths through you. Remember that the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and to give. It is the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities, to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of the opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. So the next card you got is completion. So again, this is like something's being wrapped up in your life. Then you got Sweat Lodge in reverse, and this is basically saying that there's a second chance but at something, but you need to go into the darkness and basically look at your pains, fears around this second chance, and come out the other side. And then the last card you got is Smoky Mirror, and that's in reverse too. So this is like saying you have something that you're like hiding from yourself. You need to go deep within and look at the truth about why you're keeping a situation or holding on to something or someone, because there's some kind of fear around it. And then when you recognize it, it's like you can let that go. And that is that Ten of Swords ending, completion. There's something that doesn't fit with where you're going. Okay, and so for the energy that you're showing up with, is you're showing up as like, here we got the earthworm, but it's in reverse. So this is like you're apprehensive, self-conscious, you doubt yourself. You're showing up as the gazelle in reverse. This is like racing mind, anxiousness. It can result in food allergies, which is interesting. So some of you could be having like food allergy problems or autoimmune problems. The next one you got is the deer. And the deer is like very loving, graceful, intuitive. It's a mothering card, so some of you could be mothers. This is a nurturing energy. So it's like you got this energy, but you're doubtful of it. Now, the energy that you may be dealing with coming up, there's someone that is like watching you, but this also indicates this is like a faded, some type of faded relationship, or like this person is faded, this faded meeting, or it could be an opportunity, but it's like a person that's showing that I'm seeing. It's someone who might be in the ashes right now that's going to rise as like the phoenix rising. So that's like they are going somewhere in their life, but they're showing up as like irritated or like snippy, irritated, agitated right now in this reading. So let me pull your tarot and your archetype and see where this is going. Okay, so in the center position, I've got the Pilgrim and the Crone. So I feel like it's like you're on this journey. You have a lot of wisdom. You may be going somewhere, but what I'm looking at is that something hasn't come together for you, or it's building. Like you still need to master it, okay? Because it looks like that crossing that is the Eight of Cups, which card specifically is talking about going on a quest. And I got that Pilgrim card, which is talking about going on a journey as well. And it's almost like you're going to gain wisdom there. I feel like you're already a wise person, but there's some type of wisdom that you're going to gain. In the subconscious, I've got the Eternal Child. And I also got the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. So what I'm looking at is that you're going to be doing, there's a lot of introspection or a need for introspection, because there's something about it's almost like you have this The Eternal Child talks about having like this curiosity for life. I want to get one more card for the Hermit. This is kind of strange, but I think, because I got the 5 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. So what I'm kind of getting is that it's like you let go of sadness, you let go of anxiety, but then you're still not satisfied. So it's like you have this like eternal curiosity for more. Because in the past, it looks like it's like you were wanting this unconditional love. You might have been praying for, asking for help. But you got this 10 of Cups that came out, but it came out sideways. Almost like when you get unconditional love, you're still not satisfied. Is almost what I'm seeing. Or so, there was something unsatisfactory about it. What you got. Or maybe it was that it didn't come into full manifestation, come into full being, something that you wanted. It could have been a relationship, because I've got the Lover up here at the top crowning you, and I need to pull another card for it real quick. Yeah, you're going to get some kind of clarity, and it might be about a lover, so about a relationship. There's something that you haven't quite let go of in your subconscious, or there's something that needs to change, the way you view relationships, or the way you view what you have, like almost like being grateful for it. But I feel like there's some kind of choice coming up here. What I'm almost getting here, because I'm seeing that in the future you got the underworld and you've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. So there's something that it's like you haven't let go of something. This is an interesting energy. So I do feel like there's going to be in the near future, it's like there's someone that's going to help you see that you haven't let go of something. Because we've got the shapeshifter, which is someone who can kind of blend in to other environments. And I've got the Page of Swords in reverse. So there's something that you're not seeing because they blend in so well, is what I'm kind of getting. And I feel like this person may be they don't stand up for themselves. Very giving, they don't stand up for themselves, but they're a mirror, so it's like they're reflecting how you don't do that. Yeah, now this could be a person that you're watching. Like, I feel like something's going to show you how you don't maybe ask for what you want, or go for what you want, or like stand up for what you believe, because you're actually being told to do that. With the advice is 5 of Wands, which is like a battle in some way. This is rivalry, so I feel like there's something that you need to take action on that might cause conflict. So it's like face the conflict, because what I'm looking at is there's something that in your environment that's really unfair. So this could be that you're seeing something unfair done to someone, or this is happening to you, but there is a healing that comes with it, because with the 4 of Swords, and then I've got this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, no, you're not, or like, yes, I deserve this, or this is mine, this is what I want. But it's like this taking like standing on a firm ground of like where you are, what you want, what you deserve, or for someone else. There's a fear here of that you don't have what it takes, basically, to get what you want. That it's almost like this settling energy, because you're afraid that if you don't settle, you'll have nothing. It's like, well, I'm not good enough to get what it is that's really what you want and deserve. Now, I am seeing that when you stand up, though, it does give you hope, because this is the outcome. You've got the star, and it does give you energy too. I've got the Ace of Wands. So this is like, if you do this, this is like a new, it's like a new passionate energy that like, it's like this fire that starts burning in you. Something's going to trigger this, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so I went ahead and I pulled the cards for advice that I have for you. So the first one I got is Willpower. So again, this is like, you're going to overcome compromise, and like feeling like you have to compromise, or that you're defeated, or that you can't say, no, this is for me in my life. This basically says to do a lot of self-reflection, so that you can see what's going on within you. What is it that what is it that is holding you back, right? Now, secrets came out. I feel like there's this has something to do with almost like, say for instance, you stand up for something for yourself. It's like letting the people know that need to know, but everybody else, it's like, that might have a problem with it. It's not like keeping it a secret, but it's like almost like, don't go running your mouth to people that are just going to have a problem. Does that make sense? Yeah, and there is something that you need to let go of in your life. And I see that as you do this, as you stand up, it's like this is going to give you insight, and you are going to like evolve, like you're going to see yourself in a different way, and it's going to inspire others to do the same. But anyway, that's what I got for you. If you have anything to say, you can leave it in the comments. Also, subscribe if you want to see more, and I appreciate it if you like the video, because that helps me get it to more people. And I will see you next time. Thanks.